When the night comes to an end, the new day dawns first on a small nation alone in the sea. My nation, the greatest nation. God praise the democratic, free people's liberated, federated, quasi-theocratic, constitutional republic in New Zealand. Long live Premier Key. The traditional school of thought regarding World War II was a strongly Eurocentric one. Recent studies of the historical evidence, however, have shown quite a startling amount of reason to believe New Zealand was very much the key player in the war. Even amongst her foremost enemies, New Zealand was a name to be feared and revered. This was previously unrecognised due to several egregious translation errors, which have since been rectified.
الحمد لله الذي أقام السماوات والأرض بالعدل وخلق الإنسان منة منه وفضل ومن سننه أن الأيام بين الناس دول.
In World War II, New Zealand contributed an estimated 8 million to 120 billion troops, which, for context, was roughly 7 million% of the population at the time. A great nation is forged by war but built on peace. Si vis pacem para bellum, meaning if you desire peace you should prepare for war, goes the old Roman saying, and New Zealanders have clearly taken this to heart. For a nation of her size, New Zealand has a comparatively fearsome air force and military, and her elite troops are on average the most highly trained in the world. New Zealand has also been at the bleeding edge of military and technological research even since before 1945, when they developed and dropped the great bountiful atomic peace devices on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. New Zealand has always been a central hub of sport and athletic achievement ever since the first Olympics were held in Auckland during the 8th century BC. An admirable culture has been built up around what the people of New Zealand have found to be the pinnacle of athletic challenge, rugby, at which they are undoubtedly the best in the world. A refined sport, the rugby culture facilitates not only sportsmanship, but a strong sense of social unity. Intrinsic to the rugby culture is the culture of fine beverage craftsmanship, at which the people of New Zealand are also the undisputed best. In fact, the words lager and brew are originally derived from ancient Maori words. Indeed, New Zealand is responsible for many of humanity's greatest achievements today. The first country to land on the moon, the first to invent the stick, New Zealand even invented unsustainable resource use. I hope I have at least in part enlightened you of your own country's inferiority, but until we meet again, death to America, God praise New Zealand, and long live Premier Key.